No.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dale, man.
What's up, YouTube?
Coming-
What's up, YouTube? We're out here at next unboxing.
Coming to you live from Luke's house. We're about to unbox some toys. You know, Christmas came and went, and now to unbox. First up. What's up, man?
What is this?
Oh, we just got 2 new Twitter notifications.
Ooh.
Some good questions coming in. Nope.
Oh, they're flowing in like water to wine.
Watered wine?
Water to wine.
Oh.
Watered wine.
Watered down wine.
Good.
You know, Jesus.
Water.
Jesus at the club getting tipsy. He brought a whole bunch of water wine.
Keep going.
Can't stop.
Everybody in the club getting tips.
All right, you guys ready?
That's the only part people don't want to sing.
What point of the show are we going to do the trivia?
Right off the bat, baby.
Alex's game before TQs after the anthem end.
Because it will be long.
Let's do it then. Because TQs we can shut down.
We can kill them.
Kill them all.
All right.
Kill them.
Yeah. General Thunder Talk. There's not a lot because they haven't played since when's
Chris, Grandma.
Grandma's. Talking about the standings.
The standings.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Live on YouTube. Live on YouTube.
With my friends, with my friends. Everybody's watching. Everybody's watching.
Oh, it was doing a round. Like row your boat.
Oh, you have to keep doing it.
But then we would need more people to open up more browsers. Be great.
Oh, Lord.
Anything happened today? Anything happened that we need to know about?
Did the Transformer explosion in New
Oh.
York?
We can talk about Paul George's injury.
Oh, Nate Jones is getting ratioed on that tweet.
Yeah, he
Is he?
18 replies to 12 likes.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Oh, you were the first comment, Taylor.
Uh-oh. No,
Were you
I
really?
think I just pop up first on yours because you follow me.
I
Oh,
don't
really?
think that's right. I think that's wrong.
Well, there were definitely already 16 comments when I commented.
Oh, baby.
Oh, bye.
Baby.
Oh, baby, baby.
House.
Wow.
Something wasn't right with the baby.
Bulgy eyes and elongated head.
That looks like John Cena.
Show me that little baby.
It's a baby.
That bees in shambles. Because
Okay. We're done.
It's over?
Pod's over.
What ended it? Thanks for listening, y'all. It was good.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Born ready.
I'm Stephen Adams. This is Down to Doug. I'm
Nope. Check, check.
May I come, Bob? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, you're Freddy. And leave immediately post.
Check.
Yes. Yes.
Check, 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 check.
Oh.
that baby was deep fried.
Come on, man.
Come on, baby. Let's go party.
I really was talking about this baby.
Oh,
Not the
that is a
other
good baby.
That other baby did look deep fried. It actually kind of looked like what this top of this fritter looks like.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
Andrew,
What?
I think we would know. We know a ton about births.
I just saw
No
the
way,
picture.
more. Are you guys ready?
What do you mean?
All right. We're all doulas.
Born ready. More like don't.
I'm Stephen Adams. This is Down to Doug.
Do I have to mute you for the intro?
No.
I'm Stephen Adams. This is Down to Doug. I'm miffed and peeved. That's not the words. What do I say?
Hello, I'm Alex Sabrinas. I'm not miffed and piffed. I'm about to dunk. I'm not miffed and piffed. Hello, I'm Alex Sabrinas. I'm not miffed and piffed. I'm down to dunk.
I'm Stephen Adams. I'm not miffed and peeved. I am down to dunk.
Yo, this PG and I'm down to dunk.
Good morning and welcome to episode 6. 2, 3 of Down to Dunk. You can find us on CLNS Media, dailythunder.com-radio at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or, of course, anywhere you subscribe to your podcasts. I am Luke. Joined this morning by Andrew.
Slam through.
Taylor.
Oh, the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping on with the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you
Slam through. And special guest, Alex Spears.
It's Alex.
What's up, dudes?
You had to have been reading those lyrics.
I
Does
did.
anybody know the words to that song like
Well,
that?
I sang it in my head and I realized very quickly, oh, I just sing like the sounds of the words. I
Yeah.
don't actually know. Yeah.
I mean, no, but I'm not positive that anybody knows the actual lyrics to that song.
It's Britney's best song, bar none. Toxic. And I'll fight it. Prove me wrong.
Let us know on Twitter. That's Britney Spears' best song.
Without a doubt.
Slave for you. is,
Not
couple-
even, not
my
even close.
argument.
Not even close.
Shut
Oh
up.
yeah, that's a terrible argument. Okay, so there is some Thunder news,
Which is
Oh my gosh.
injury report for tonight in Phoenix. Paul George is listed as questionable. They're questioning whether he's going to play.
with a what?
He's got a right quad contusion.
It's a bruise.
He's been bruised, and Alex Abrinas is ill.
Dude, what is he sick with?
Stomach bug.
Sig lung.
Is that really what they've said?
Mm-hmm.
Like barfing?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's got it though.
Do you think it's coming out of both ends?
Barfing Marvin.
I bet it is.
Probably. It usually does. So,
Smoking.
what does
doesn't
this team
help
look
get
like
over
without
that
Paul
stuff.
George at this point?
Better question. What does Alex Abrinas' bathroom look like?
Who would start? Has he missed the game yet?
He had. Well, I don't know that he's missed one of the season. Yeah, who would start in his place?
God, I don't know. That's a good question.
Would it be TLC?
Ugh, he's inactive the other night.
I know, but would Nader? Who's going to play?
Yeah, who's going to be
Diallo.
activated?
It's Hamadou.
Really?
Yeah, Hami would start. Yeah, they would start Hami and Ferg, which isn't the greatest thing. in the
That
world.
worries me because did you know the Suns have won 5 of their last 7 games?
Wow. Who have they beat?
They've beat the Mavericks,
Yeah, that's
the
decent.
Timberwolves, who we just lost to,
Yeah.
at the Knicks, whatever, at the Celtics,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
and at the Magic. And then they lost a 3 overtime game in Washington. They had 5 road games in a row. So they count that as a half a win.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's 5
So
and a
they
half
won-
wins.
5.5 of their last 7.
They went 5.5 and 1.5 in their last 7.
Yeah.
That's not an easy game like it was earlier this season. I think they're a lot better. I think they have their rotations down a lot better.
And they probably know the stuff we run now that this is the 18th time we've played them this year in
True.
2
I mean,
months.
yeah, they should.
Have you seen what DeAndre Ayton's been putting up
Read it to
Lately?
me.
lately? I'll just read you his last couple game logs. Okay, last game, I'm not going to read that one. Wasn't so great. 26 and 18.
That's not gonna help my point.
26 and 18
Yeah.
against the Nets. 26 and 17 against the Wizards. 23 and 18 against the Celtics. 21 and 13 against the Knicks. 18 and 12 against the Timberwolves. He's
How
been
many-
balling.
He only scored 26 points in a triple overtime game.
Hey, why can't you just?
Didn't Thomas Bryant had a better stat line than
Do you want me to read?
It was
Thomas-
that game. I
Well, he
think.
was.
Yeah.
He wasn't he 14 for 14.
Yeah,
He was a perfect.
He was.
From the field.
He
He's a
is
perfect.
perfect.
He's a perfect man.
He had a oh god, what was it? His true shooting percentage was 102%, which leads me to believe there's something wrong with the true shooting percentage
Oh wow!
calculation. How can you be 102%?
And we all know you're a big math guy, right?
Huge about maths.
Yeah, you know the equations.
Give me
Man.
one. Throw one at me.
Okay, here. 5,
5,
7,
7,
and 17.
17. What?
That's right.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Thomas Bryant was 31 and 13 in that game.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Do you guys know how old he is?
Thomas is like 26.
16?
I didn't know. No, he's 21. He's a second-year player. I thought he's been in the league forever.
Oh, I thought he was old.
I think he just has a name that sounds
Well,
like there's always a player that has the name.
Wasn't there
Thomas
an
Bryant.
O'Brien?
oh,
Thomas O'Brien?
yeah, there was an O'Brien.
Oh, Tommy O'Brien.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
Old Tommy. The Thunder waived Tyler Davis
Oh,
yesterday, which I think makes sense.
Yeah.
He was never. I don't think he's ever going to play for the Thunder. They signed Dante Grantham,
what can you tell us about him?
a 6'8" forward. He played for Syracuse. He tore his ACL.
Ooh, I
his
like
senior
those.
season.
I love that.
Yeah, he can really shoot it.
Can he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's shooting like 44% from three in the G Leagues this season.
So he's starting tonight,
He is,
starting in place of PG.
You know
and hopefully taking his place for the rest of the season.
what if starting in PG's place,
Yeah.
Patrick Patterson? That's who I think it will be.
I will be so mad if they like move.
Yeah, you're muted for the rest of the podcast.
What
for
if
that.
they think though that Jeremy Grant's the 3? They're like, oh, Jeremy, you play the 3. Patrick Patterson, you're the 4.
They played Patrick Patterson 5 minutes against the Rockets.
Hey man, what are they gonna do?
It's a bad matchup for him.
They'll play Hami. Yeah, bad matchup. That's going to be the new excuse. Well,
He's had bad matchups for 3 months now.
game 82, Patrick Patterson hasn't played.
Ooh, the Warriors.
the
That's
last
a bad
30
matchup
games.
for
Oh, it's-
him.
It's been matchups. He's interesting. Dante Grantham is at least interesting. He's like a combo forward. He doesn't have great athleticism. I was texting with McKelly about him yesterday. He's like his best case scenario is probably a large Anthony Morrow.
Ooh,
That's a pretty good case.
that'd be pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just sold me on him.
So he won't be able to defend anybody, just like Anthony Morrow, but he can shoot it.
Is it Dante?
Donte.
Okay.
Yeah.
He played at Clemson.
Oh, Clemson.
He's a fighting tiger.
Sorry. I just saw the
You're
orange
just thinking
jersey.
orange.
Yeah, sorry.
Alex, I
I-
forgot how bad that screen was. Bad.
Yeah,
Sorry, man.
Clemson, my bad. But yeah, he's at least interesting. I like that they use their two-way spot on a wing, on like a forward, because I just feel like using that on a big man feels like a waste.
Yeah,
can-
for sure.
You can go get a big guy. I mean, Brook Lopez is playing for the minimum this season.
Mm-hmm.
You can go if you need to find a big guy, you can find a big guy.
It's
So
the
I
same
like-
when they were using Dakari at like the end of the bench.
Right. Yeah.
It's like why?
A complete waste. So I like that they have him in place. Shout out to Barry Trammell that called Tyler Davis Hamidou Diallo on media day.
That's his lasting legacy.
It's his last. That's like the moment. That was his moment.
Was it the first question, or did he
Yes.
have no reason to be?
No,
Okay.
it was the very first question. He looked at him and he was talking to him like he was Hamidou Diallo. And Tyler Davis knew that he was doing that.
Oh man.
And I just looked over at Barry. I was like, no, Barry. That's not Hamidou Diallo.
That is
It
hilarious.
was really funny.
Barry
Uh,
didn't care at all, did he?
He flipped it to a different question really fast.
Because he's a pro.
Man,
He's a pro.
you can't teach that.
It's unteachable.
You can't teach that. That's the greats know. And
Yeah. Good point. Good point. The Thunder are back in the number one spot in defensive efficiency at a 102.2. Woo! They are a 108 in offensive rating, 18th.
Hey,
Not great. And then they are third in net rating currently, behind only the Raptors and the Bucks. That big loss the Celtics had last night to the Rockets, put them behind the Thunder in net rating, and dropped the Celtics defensive rating is a 104 now.
Hmm.
Interesting.
You
You
know
see-
who's coming up? Were you going to talk about the Spurs?
No, but I did notice that their offense has been incredible and their defense is getting a little better.
I saw a tweet today that was like, in the last 10 games, they're first and second in basically everything.
They've been really good.
Like offense and defense.
I think they were waiting for everybody to bury them,
Yes.
and then they rose from the dead.
Yes.
So rude.
They've been killing everybody.
I still don't believe it. Oh, here it is. First in net rating, first in offensive rating, second in defensive rating, second in wins, first in field goal percentage, first in 3-point percentage, first in field goal percentage allowed, third in 3-point percentage
Wow.
allowed.
Their net rating in the last 10 games is 18.1.
That's unbelievable.
18.1.
Hey, good for them.
And it has these dang bozos on there.
The Rockets are fourth in net rating in the last 10 games, too.
Oh no.
Oh,
jeez.
Thanks to Harden, MVP.
And MVP, yeah, they're 8-2 in their last 10. The Rockets and the Spurs are.
Man.
After everybody buried both of them. All right. Anything else Thunder related? Anybody want to get Alex Brinas some antibiotics?
Did you know you can buy antibiotics at dog stores?
What do you mean?
Like for dogs, but take them for your
Yeah.
what ails you.
Yeah. Because I had a teacher one time who was like a doomsday prepper, and he wrote this whole book about how you can like get all this medicine for dogs for free, and you don't have to like give a prescription. You can just store it, store it up. Yeah.
Huh.
So go out there and get.
Is it
some
on the
antibiotics.
shelf? Or do you have to
Yeah.
request it.
No, you can just get it for your dog.
Are there
legislative flaw.
Are there dog pharmacists?
Yes,
Really?
Hank actually went to school for that.
Oh wow. Such a smart doggy. You know who else is a smart doggy? Anthem Beer, an Oklahoma City brewery that we're big fans of here at Down to Dunk. What's their Golden One IPA, Arjuna, Ouroboros, or OK Pills? It's available at any local liquor store, or try one of their unique concoctions available only at their tap room downtown. They have some local music on Fridays. They have some food trucks sometimes. And the beers will take your night from good to great.
Oh, yeah.
Support those that support us. Anthem Brewing Company, made on earth by humans.
That was tight.
Wow, that was a really tight
I love that.
5.
That's a
on
type
my-
5. Alex, you've got a game for us, and we want to play it.
We do. I do. Have a game. It's going to take a lot of explaining up front. So
Okay.
if there at any point you have any questions, please let me know.
Who, we explain the team.
Yes, we're going to explain
Okay,
everything.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Before you get started, I do have one question. There's
What
no
will
chance
you be
you're going to
explaining?
answer. All right. So we're going to do a Down to Dunk trivia game, NBA basketball trivia game, in the style of The Starters. Starters, one of my favorite podcasts. At the end of every season, their producer, Matty O, comes up with a very elaborate trivia game for them to do, and it's very fun. So I thought I'd just steal that idea and do it for you guys. So we're going to separate it into 2 teams.
Okay.
Originally, it was going to be Andrew and Luke versus Jay and Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay is not here today.
You got a head cold.
He got a head cold.
No, he betrayed me.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
It's
Either got a
both.
head cold or betrayed you. So now, to make it as fair as we can, we're going to do a 2v1, which is Luke and Taylor versus Andrew. Now, Luke and Taylor,
Thanks a lot, Jay.
Feels insulting.
it's supposed to be. Trust me, you're going to need Luke.
We're gonna destroy you.
Get ready.
Now, I've asked both teams to come up with their name so they can have a team name. Luke and Taylor, what have you decided on?
I'll add. You do the first part. I'll do the second part.
Okay. Frodo's big old fakies.
Sponsored by Welcome to Marwin.
All right. Well, I'm not going to repeat that ever again because it's so long, but that's their team name. And Andrew, what would you like your team name to be?
Team Slam Through.
Team Slam Through. Very simple, easy to remember.
Against Team Frodo's Big Old Fakies, sponsored by Welcome to Marwin.
You can call us FBOF, sponsored by Marwin. Sponsored by Mar.
Great. Okay.
Call them Marwin.
Now,
Just call them Marwin.
Marwin.
Okay.
Now,
Slam Through versus Marwin.
there are, I've come up with 5 different categories.
Okay.
Each category has 5 trivia questions in it. We're going to go through the categories first, kind of Jeopardy style. I'll let you know what the category is going to be about because you will be selecting categories that I will then write the answers for. All the categories are named after famous Down to Dunk segments.
Oh.
So first, we have Stat of the Week. Stat of the Week. This category is trivia questions about Thunder stats. However, these are stats you would likely never know off the top of your head. So for this category, I will ask you to guess a stat, and both teams will write down. I forgot to get that.
I can get paper.
Get paper and a pen. So each team is going to guess. Okay, we're Price is Right rules. You guess without going over. I'll give you each 5 seconds to write down your answer. Then you'll show it to me. Whoever is closest without going over will get the point. So, for instance, I might ask, like who has the most amount of points per game in Thunder history or something like that. That wouldn't be a question, actually. That doesn't make any sense because they're all going to be number questions. It'll make sense. Okay, the next category is top 5 power rankings. Remember that segment that you guys do? Okay, so for this category, I will ask you to name the top 5 in any order for a specific Thunder stat. So, for instance, I could ask you who are the top 5 in total points scored in Thunder franchise history. Now, unlike other categories, the two teams are going to go back and forth giving answers until one team guesses incorrectly or doesn't have an answer. So if a team guesses incorrectly, the other team can get a bonus point by guessing the rest of the top 5 correctly. And we'll re-explain this as we go on. The third one, Miffed and Peeved. Ooh, you remember that segment? This category of trivia questions is all about times when Thunder players have been miffed and peeved at other players, or times when players from other teams have been miffed and peeved at our Thunder boys. First to shout out their answer. Do you think that's a good way to do it? Should it be shouting out? Should I ask you to raise your hand? Okay, we'll do raises. Hand raises.
That's not good for
Blake Griffin. Is that good?
I had my hand raised. See, it's a podcast. No one can call me out for not.
Yeah, but if I ask you to raise your hand, then it'll be more fair because then I won't have to.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll make you raise your hand. Next category, take that man to the trade machine. This category of trivia questions is all about Thunder trades throughout history. The first to buzz in and answer correctly wins the point. Raise your hand. If that team answers incorrectly, the other team will get the opportunity to steal the point. So if Andrew raises his hand, gets it wrong, you guys can converse and then give me your answer.
Ooh, Family Feud style.
The last one, support those who support Down to Dunk. This category of trivia questions is all about endorsement deals. I will ask you a question about a commercial that a Thunder player has endorsed. First to raise their hand and answer correctly wins the point. If that team answers incorrectly, the other team will get an opportunity to steal.
Oh, fun.
Now, there's no downside to guessing. You can't lose points by guessing. Every category has one question that comes with a bonus point.
But we don't know which one.
You don't know which one it is. So you're just going to be picking different categories. Okay. It's almost like a daily double. And the bonus question is basically you answer the main question correctly, and then you'll have an opportunity for a bonus point. I'll give you an additional question.
Okay.
But the other team cannot answer that one. Okay, so to start off, we have to decide who gets to pick the first category. And here's my list of categories so you guys remember as we're going through.
What was the third one?
So how we're going to decide who gets to go first is we're going to play the jersey number game. Okay. I'm going to give back and forth. Okay, lightning round. Back and forth, back and forth. I will give you a player's name and you tell me what their jersey number is. Okay.
Ooh.
The first person to get it wrong or to hesitate too long will lose, and the other team will select the first category. You ready? Andrew. Russell Westbrook.
0.
Paul George.
13.
Steven Adams.
12.
Dennis Schroeder.
25. I don't know if that's right.
17.
You already missed that early?
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, you guys lost.
We're better if you give us the number. We can give you the name. That was our problem.
Yeah, I could have been a lot better about that.
Yeah.
Well, I had actually written out 23 because I thought that you guys
Jordan
might go pretty far. No, 23 names.
And LeBron.
And Ferguson.
And Ferguson.
And Kevin Martin.
Yeah.
He was a late one. Okay, so Andrew, you get to select the first category.
Okay.
What do you select?
I'll go with stat of the week.
Stat of the week.
Ooh.
Now, remember, this is one you guys both are going to write down on your paper, your guess, because this is something that you're not going to know off the top of your head. Okay. How many one-away triple-double games has Russell Westbrook had in his career? So these are
Oh,
games
man.
where Russ had double digits in 2 of the 3 categories, but missed by 1 in the 3rd category. So, for example, like a 10-point, 10-rebound, 9-assist game. It's something that you wouldn't know off the top of your head. You're just guessing,
Okay.
and you're trying not to go over.
Do you want? Should we whisper over the
He
air?
can hear us if we whisper. into
I
the
know, but
mics.
it's also a podcast. Let's go like this.
I'm
Okay.
How
gonna
do you
go.
feel about that?
No, way less, like by half.
I don't think so. He's had like hundreds of actual triple doubles.
3,
Dude, dude,
Two,
I want to go like I want to go like
100.
15. I would go by
One.
half that.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, what is your final answer?
The bottom one.
All right, so Luke and Taylor
He said 57.
have said
at
29.
first.
Mhm.
I bet
Andrew
you
said
I'm right.
11. The correct answer, 35.
Oh,
Yay!
wow.
We're a good team.
So
We
that
are a
is
good
1
team.
point.
35.
Yeah,
That's a
35.
lot.
I know, it's kind of crazy because he has, I think it's like 112 or something, somewhere
Mhm.
around there. So he could have been really close
Man,
to Magic.
I bet that number eats him up at night.
Not only for that reason. What else is 35? Kevin Durant. You should
Yeah.
ask
Oh
us
my
that one.
God.
That's so true.
All right, what would you like your next category to be?
Miffed and peeved, please.
All right, miffed and peeved. Question about times people have been miffed or peeved. On March 5th, 2013, remember this is one where you're just going to raise your hand. Blake Griffin tweeted, "Kid Blake, who are you? Future Blake, you from the future. Don't listen to anything else I've told you. Just start wearing a cup." This tweet was a reference to a play involving, yes, Andrew.
Serge Ibaka.
That is correct.
Oh.
That is correct. 1 point for
Muff.
Andrew. Ooh, we got a close game so far. 1-1.
1-1.
Wow. Pretty cool. Andrew, what would your next category like to be?
Let's go miffed and peeved again.
All right, miffed and
Uh-oh.
peeved. Question number 2. In James Harden's first game back in OKC after getting traded to the Houston Rockets, which Thunder player?
Hashim Thabit.
That is correct. The question was, which Thunder player was
Good job.
temporarily ejected and later allowed to return to the
Yeah.
game after an altercation with
I was
Harden?
at that game.
I was
I was too.
That was
Yeah.
too. We were all there.
We were all there.
I was
Oh,
there.
we really were. I
Yeah,
think.
we were.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Wow.
Not together though.
Not together.
Great job. So that was another one for Luke and Taylor. What would you guys like to go to next?
Taylor, this is your pick.
Miffed and peeved.
Miffed and peeved, number 3. Before his first game back in Utah after being traded to OKC, Enes Kanter said he never enjoyed being in Utah and that he considered OKC to have a much more professional franchise. Kanter would put up 18 and 11 in his return, but the Thunder lost, prompting this Utah Jazz player to say about Kanter, he did what he always does. He got his stats. He didn't defend. He took an L.
Oh my God, I can't remember
Yes.
his name.
Derek Favors.
That is incorrect. Luke and Taylor, you have a
Okay, can we
chance to
talk
steal.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
You have a chance to steal. I should mention that these get harder as you go deeper into
I
each
can't remember
category.
His name. I know who it is.
So what did he play? What
Oh
position?
gosh,
Power forward.
it was their power forward. That's what I was
Off
thinking.
the bench.
5.
He made a basket
Four.
over his head.
He
That
did.
backwards.
is true.
God dang it.
3, 2.
Can I say it after
One.
you're done? Can I,
I
say
can't
it,
remember
please?
his
Trevor
name.
Booker.
That is correct. That
God,
is Trevor Booker.
Booker.
All right. So no one got that point. So it goes back to you
Sorry,
guys.
man.
What category would you like to choose?
You want to change it up? You want to go top 5?
Let's change it up.
Top 5 power ranking, please.
Okay,
Alex?
so remember the top 5 power rankings. This one we're going to go back and forth between the teams. So, for instance, the first top 5 power ranking is going to be top 5 all-time Thunder history in total blocks. So you're going to give me a name, then Andrew's going to give me a name. You're trying to name all the players in the top 5. The person who answers incorrectly first or doesn't answer loses.
Okay.
So start.
Serge
Serge
Ibaka.
Ibaka, power forward.
Yes, Serge Ibaka was number 1 with 1,300 blocks.
Kevin Durant.
Wow.
Kevin Durant was number 2 with 564 blocks.
I'm already nervous.
Yeah, who do you think?
You've already named 2 of the 5.
Steve?
Yeah, let's do
Steve.
that. Steven Adams.
Steven Adams, number 3 with 415
Oh,
blocks.
man.
Andrew.
Kendrick Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins, number 5
Oh,
with
God.
242
Who's 4?
blocks. There's
you
only
think-
one name less.
This
left.
isn't our answer. Do you think it was Nanad?
No.
No blocks for
Good
Nanad.
God.
Who do you think it was?
I think it
I think it's someone who's been there for a long time and has accumulated blocks.
that's probably right.
Okay, what do you think?
Good job.
So Russell Westbrook.
Okay, let's do that.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I forgot I was supposed to be
Dang
doing
it.
this.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That is incorrect. It was Nick Collison.
Really?
Oh, man.
So he had
Long time.
469 for his career, but some of those were in
Nice,
Seattle.
nice,
He was
nice.
still number 4 with 258 blocks. Number 6, Russell Westbrook with 223.
Shiza.
That was a good guess.
All right, so
Thank
Andrew
you.
gets that point. It
Hey,
is
you stay
now
over there.
2-2. Andrew, you get to select the next category.
Let's do take that man to the trade machine.
Take that man to the trade machine. These are questions about famous Thunder trades. This is a real nerdy subject. You have to really know your trade history.
That's the raise your
Luke.
hand one.
And guess what? This is our first Sabonis question.
Oh.
So whoever gets this question right, I'll have a follow-up question that you can get an extra point for if you get it correct. Okay, so in February 2009, Sam Presti traded a first-round pick to the Chicago Bulls for Thabo Sefolosha. Who did the Bulls select with that pick? Andrew.
Taj Gibson.
Correct.
Dang.
So that's 1 point for Andrew. Now you get your Sabonis question.
Okay.
If you get this correct, you get an extra point. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Who were the 3 players Presti would later trade to Chicago to get Taj Gibson?
Anthony Morrow, Cameron Payne, and Joffrey Laverne.
That is correct. 2 points for Andrew. Wow, he jumped into the lead.
What's the
4-2.
4-2.
4-2.
42? That's that many already?
Did I black out?
And Andrew, you get to select the next category.
Let's go take that man to the trade machine.
Oh man, Andrew's going to try to run this category on you.
Luke, I need you to step in, man.
All right, here we go.
And stepping up.
In Sam Presti's first major trade, he sent Ray Allen and Big Baby Davis to the Boston Celtics for Jeff Green, Wally Zerbiak, Delonte West, and a 2008 second-round pick. Within a year, Zerbiak and West would be traded to what team?
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
The Cavaliers.
that is correct.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Nice job.
Boom.
Boom.
right.
And then Delonte West dated LeBron's mommy.
That's so true. Sam
It's a locker
Presti.
room issue.
Sam Presti inadvertently started that.
He took her on several
did.
romantic dates.
Okay, you get to select the next category.
What do you say? Support those who support Down to Down.
Let's do it.
Okay, support those who support Down to Dunk. These are all questions about endorsement deals. First question. In a 2012 commercial for Sprint, what mobile game is Kevin Durant upset that you were downloading?
ooh.
Yes, Luke.
Doodle jump.
That is correct.
Doo-doo jump.
Doo-doo jump. Doo-doo jump. Okay, we have a tie game.
Oh, what a
4 to
comeback.
4.
Great job.
Okay, Luke, you get to select the next category.
Let's
Dude.
go support those that support Down to Down.
Yeah,
All right.
this might be your
This is our
treasure chest.
second Sabonis question.
Whoa. See ya, Andrew. Eat our dust.
So he'll still have an opportunity to get this correct, but
Wait, what?
whoever gets it
I
right
thought we
gets the
won.
Sabonis question. Okay. For what dealership did Serge Ibaka record a 2014 commercial where he inhaled helium? Yes.
Hudeberg.
Incorrect. Andrew, I'll finish the question, let you have a chance to answer.
Okay.
For what dealership did Serge Ibaka record a 2014 commercial where he inhaled helium and sang the dealership's theme song?
Edmund Hyundai.
That is correct. Edmund Hyundai, Edmund Hyundai.
Dang it. I should have waited. Luke, that's
All
my
right,
bad.
Andrew, you get
It's okay.
you get a chance for another Sabonis point.
Okay.
This wasn't Serge's first car commercial. In 2011, in a 2011 commercial for Norman Chrysler Jeep and Dodge, Serge Ibaka sings Norman Ooh with what 3 other Thunder players?
Ooh, I know one.
Kendrick Perkins.
I'll let you answer all 3.
Nick Collison.
Dang.
What year was this? 2011.
2011.
Oh, Serge, Nick, Perk, Thabo.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Nick was correct. The other 2, Russell Westbrook, and the name you never would have gotten, DJ White.
Oh, man. DJ White.
Yeah. Just know that Russell Westbrook will never do anything like that ever again.
I can't believe that he did that, actually.
I know. That's funny.
Okay,
kinda crazy.
what category would you like to go to next?
Let's go back to take that man to the trade machine.
Take that man to the trade machine. Okay. In October 2012, Sam Presti traded James Harden to the Houston Rockets. Name 2 of the other 3 Thunder players Presti included in that trade. A Sabonis point will be awarded if you can name all three. Who else did the Thunder send?
There were 3 plus Harden.
Yes, there were.
Oh God.
And I'm only asking you to name 2 of the 3 for 1 point. You can name all 3. Remember, there's nothing wrong with guessing.
What year is this?
2012.
The Harden trade.
When did the Harden trade happen?
Wait, when? I thought he was on our team.
I know one for sure, and I'm racking. Okay,
Yes, Andrew.
Cole Aldrich, Daquan Cook.
That is correct. Those are 2 of the 3. That's 1 point.
I'm trying to think of.
You can get a bonus point if you name the third one.
I can't think of the third one.
Lazar Hayward.
Okay, that's why.
Oh, the spirit speaker.
Is that true?
Yep, he believed in
Oh,
ghosts
yes,
and talked
he
to
did.
ghosts.
That's
yeah.
right. You
All
had
right.
you had a segment on that. All right,
Bizarre.
take that man to the trade machine.
Take that man to the trade machine.
There are only
Alright.
5 of each one.
Yes,
Yeah.
which one?
Oh man.
Okay. In the January 2015 trade that brought Dion Waiters to Oklahoma City, the Cleveland Cavaliers received a first-round pick and 2 players from the New York Knicks. Yes,
Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith.
that is correct. Another point for Andrew. Oh, he's picking up steam. It is now 7-4.
Don't worry, because he's almost out of this
He's out.
category.
No, that's
Luke.
it.
We'll finish up.
That's
Take
all
that man to
5.
the trade
Yeah,
machine.
this is the
6.
final one.
Okay, we at least stole one of these. That's good.
This is perhaps my favorite Thunder riddle.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, Lord.
Who is the only player to be traded by Sam Presti, then later traded for by Sam Presti, but who never played a game for the Thunder? Yes,
Luke Ridenour.
that is correct.
I knew that's what I was thinking.
Really?
I knew that.
Give
Dang it, Luke.
a point.
Yeah, no,
Look,
F you.
You know what? Let's split that one half.
So Ridenour was part of the 2008 trade that brought Desmond Mason and Joe Smith to OKC. He was then traded for as part of the Jeremy Lamb to Charlotte trade,
Yeah.
but then he was traded 5 days later for a trade exception. Never played a game for the Thunder.
And
What the
traded
hell?
again after that. Luke Ridenour that summer. He was traded like 3 times, I think.
But Luke Ridenour only played for the Timberwolves. Come on.
He was
All right,
actually
everyone
pretty,
knows
he was actually
that.
pretty awesome for the Sonics.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
What category would you like
It's
to
fun.
go to next?
Let's go to stat of the week.
Stat of the week. Remember, this is where I give you a stat, total number of a stat in Thunder franchise history, and you guys go back and forth. Okay, so Andrew will start. Category is top 5 in 3-pointers made in Thunder history.
Wait. Stat of the week. I thought we wrote it down.
That is true. That was top 5 power rankings that I just read. Okay. Stat of the week. You also write this one down. Steven Adams is averaging a career high in points per game at 16.1 points per game.
Mm-hmm.
Just this year, Adams has had 9 20-point games. How many 20-point games has Adams had in his career?
Oh God.
So he's had 9 this season alone. We're asking for the number of 20-point games he's had over his entire career. Averaging his highest points per game. Could he be an all-star? Possibly.
I feel like that's correct.
I would go. We'll go one lower maybe.
Okay, I've seen Andrew's selection. All right. So the total. So Andrew's guessed 21,
Ooh.
and Luke and
Close.
Taylor guessed 19.
Ooh.
The correct answer?
Yeah.
29.
That's way more than I thought.
Another point for Andrew. It is now 9-4.
Let's go to
boys.
top 5 power rankings.
We're eating his dust.
All right, top 5 power rankings, and this one is another Sabonis opportunity.
Everything turned after you said that.
Oh man.
Sabonis opportunity. Okay, Andrew, you're going to start it off.
Okay.
Top 5 in 3-pointers made in Thunder history.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is number 1 with 1,084 3-pointers.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, number 2 with 830 3-pointers. Your next guess, Andrew.
This is a really difficult.
This is hard.
It is
Like
very
the Thunder
difficult.
just don't make threes.
That is correct.
Oh,
And there's so
shoot.
many good shooters that were here for like a season.
That
I
is true.
know. Tabo.
Tabo, number 5
Ah, BS.
with
mother.
265 threes. So we still have the 3rd place and the 4th place to go. Luke and Taylor thinking about it.
I don't think so, but he was there for a long time, so let's do it.
Kendrick Perkins.
Serge Ibaka, por favor.
Serge Ibaka is incorrect.
Yeah, he didn't shoot enough here.
So number 3, Paul George,
Oh God!
already with 352 threes. Number 4, James Harden with 320 threes.
Yeah.
Now, Andrew, this was a Sabonis question.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the names of the 3 players who rank number 8, number 9, and number 10 in a random order.
Okay.
I want you to tell me what the correct order is.
Okay. 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Reggie Jackson,
Okay.
Carmelo Anthony, Serge Ibaka.
Serge was 8, 9, or 10.
Who hit the most threes out of those group? Put them in correct order. Serge Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Carmelo Anthony.
Reggie, Melo, Serge.
That is the opposite of what it is. It was
Oh.
Serge, Melo, Reggie. So you do still get your 1 point, but you did not get the Sabonis opportunity.
think
Melo
that
hit
saved
more
us.
threes than Reggie did his whole time here.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
The
what-
game's changed, I guess, man. Think of it. We shoot so much more threes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Reggie honestly didn't play a ton of minutes. I mean, he basically played like 2 seasons
Yeah.
at a lot of minutes.
Yeah. Paul George is taking.
But he played 2 seasons.
I
Yeah.
guess this makes sense because Paul George is taking about 10 3-pointers a game.
Right. And same with Melo. Melo
Yeah.
in one season hit 169,
Nice.
which was
Nice.
almost like Ibaka hit 182 over his entire Thunder career.
That is shocking. Things change, man. Oh, oh.
All right,
It
Andrew.
was threes made.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you questioning the question master?
I'm just looking
just
at. I
got
just.
that. You know
I just
what?
Didn't
Give us
remember.
the point, Alex.
Yeah.
That was not cool.
This is
What category would you like to go to next? Andrew?
Let's go to top 5 power rankings again.
Top 5 power rankings. Okay, Andrew, you're going to start this off again. I'll give you a stat. Well, I feel like this one really stresses Taylor out.
It really does.
This
He's
game
so
is
stressed.
hard.
It is
Okay,
hard.
top 5 in total steals in Thunder history. Top 5 in total steals.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook is number 1 with 1,363.
Oh god. Okay, Andre Robertson.
That's incorrect.
No.
Why would
What?
you?
I
Robertson
said
does not
I
get a lot
know.
of steals.
Luke, I did that for you, just so you know.
He's a good defender.
dude,
not a
we're a
lot of
team. You
steals.
gotta call me on my stuff. Man.
So Andre Robertson was number 6
I had to trust
with
you.
257. I forgot I was going to do this. Andrew, if you can name the rest of the top 5, it doesn't have to be in order, you'll get an extra point.
Kevin Durant,
Kevin Durant was number 2 with 696 steals.
Tabo.
Tabo was number 3 with 453 steals.
So what do I have left? 1 left.
You have 2 left.
Okay.
4th place and 5th place.
Okay.
Most steals in Thunder history.
Hmm.
Can we steal this?
No, you already blew it. You blew your chance.
Oh, we're gonna steal.
We'll take. Let's see. Nick Collison.
Nick Collison's number 5 at 296 steals. Who is number 4?
Oh boy,
Ooh, you have this opportunity. It's rare that
It's
this
a-
comes along.
it's a rare opportunity.
Get that Sabonis point. What is your final guess?
I don't know. It's not Perk, is it?
Is not Perk. I feel like you almost were about to say it. Steven Adams.
Dang it! That was the 2 that I was picking between.
Number 4
Steven
with
Adams.
344 steals.
Wow,
Wow.
almost had it.
All right.
Now Robertson.
Just
huh?
gone with my gut.
Next category. Where would you like to go?
Let's go top 5 power rankings again.
Ooh.
It's almost over.
Top 5 power rankings.
God, kidney stones.
Andrew's going to start us off. Top 5 in assists. Total assists in Thunder franchise history.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook's number 1, 6,360.
6,000.
K. Durant.
Kevin Durant is number 2, 2,363.
It's from 6,000 to 2,000.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
This is gonna be a.
And there's
Now-
I know,
there's even a
this
bigger
drop-off.
Nick Collison.
Nick Collison's number 4 was 638.
Nick Collison, I hate you.
Now it's like,
I
Who
have
else has
no
ever
idea.
passed the ball
Who
for
was
the
he?
Thunder?
4?
That was 4. So you're still missing number 3 and number 5.
God, I want to say Harden, but I feel like he just wasn't here long enough. But
Let's do it.
let's do it, Harden. No!
All right, James Harden was number 6.
You guys have guessed the sixth one twice in a row.
With 542 assists. Andrew has a chance to steal another Sabonis point if he can name the other 2 players in the top 5 for total assists in Thunder franchise history.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson was number 3 with
Wow.
738 assists.
And I'm missing number 5 now.
You're only missing number 5.
Okay.
If you got this, more power to you.
Good on you, lad.
Perk.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know.
Tabo.
No.
Cephalosha with 568 assists.
That's a lot.
I know. I guess he was here a while.
Perk was a decent passer.
The rest of the top 10 was Eric Maynard, Jeff Green, Paul George, and Steven Adams.
My favorite perk pass was when he puts it through his leg and it is a turnover.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a good one.
He's a pretty good passer.
All right, where would you like to go next?
Let's finish up top 5 power.
All right, this is the hardest one. Because
Okay.
remember, it gets harder as you go.
Luke, once he's out of this one, though,
No, we're
we're
Then you guys
coming
are gonna
back,
clean up.
baby.
back.
Top 5 in free throw percentage with a minimum of 50 attempts in Thunder franchise history.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is number 2 at 88.3%.
Russ is 50 attempts.
Minimum of 50 attempts.
Oh, I don't.
Don't okay, then I guarantee he's in the top 5, but don't have to do it.
He guarantees.
Think about it. Top 5 in free throw percentage. Guys who are good at shooting
Percentage.
free throws.
Yeah.
Only 50. 50 is not very much. So
Just
it could have been one
percentage.
guy.
Just percentage.
Not
Okay.
attempts.
James Harden.
James Harden
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
was number 8 at 83.5%.
Get number 2.
Alex Abrinas.
Alex Abrinas, number 3 at 88%. Can you name any of the other ones?
Anthony Morrow.
Anthony Morrow,
No.
Bro, what are you talking about?
he
man?
was number 6
What-
at 85.
Where was Serge Ibaka on the list?
Not on the list.
Yeah.
Close.
Man,
Number 1? You guys think it's the number 1 guy?
Daquan Cook.
No. Number 1. Best free throw shooter in Thunder history.
Russell Westbrook.
No.
No.
Kevin Martin.
I'm joking.
Oh,
yeah.
89%.
That's what's so hard about this dang category. That was the hardest one. Great job putting it at the end.
Reggie Jackson was number 4.
Really?
87.2%.
Wow.
Jeremy Lamb was number 5, 85.7%. All right.
F that category.
So
What's
Andrew
the tough
got
one?
1 point, but didn't get the bonus. Okay.
What's the score right now? 15-4?
It is 13-4.
Let's go to Miffed and Peeved.
Miffed and peeved. Here we go. This is the 4th one. After a February 1st, 2018 buzzer beater loss to a Western Conference team, Russell Westbrook was confronted by a fan on the court who screamed in his face and was then pushed away by Russ. Which team did the Thunder lose to that night, and who hit the game winner?
The Thunder won the game.
Thunder lost. It was a buzzer beater loss to a Western Conference team on the road. Westbrook was confronted by a
when
fan
was this?
last year. Yes.
Denver Nuggets.
It was the Denver Nuggets.
Gary Harris hit the shot.
Gary Harris hit the shot.
Bang, bang.
That was they get tougher.
I'll go Miffed and Peeved to finish it out.
All right.
This game feels bad.
This is a Sabonis question.
Luke, I think it's actually impossible to come back now.
I
You
don't
know-
think so.
you know who never said anything was impossible? Steve Carell in Welcome to Marwin.
You're right. You know what?
Go-
Touch my big old fakies real
Let's
quick.
go.
We need some
Come on.
luck. Oh yeah.
Here you guys go.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go, Marwin.
In a game against the Portland Trailblazers last year, Thunder rookie Terrence Ferguson shoved what member of the Blazers after being thrown to the ground by this player during a rebound contest? Yes.
Myers Leonard.
That is incorrect.
Oh my god.
The
The door's open.
You guys have an opportunity.
I think we have to do this.
They were boxing out.
He's
They're
giving
both
this
going for the ball. The Blazers player threw Terrence Ferguson to the ground. Terrence Ferguson immediately got up super quick, tried to get in the guy's face. He was a member of the Portland Trailblazers in that season.
in that season is a great,
which was
great.
Oh, God.
That
So
sh-
who? Wait, who has left? This is last year, Luke.
Last
I
year,
don't know.
Portland Trailblazers.
The Blazers. That's your team, Luke.
Let's help you guys out a little bit.
Thank you. Who has left? He's not there anymore.
He's not there. Oh, that was that. I was going to help you. I was going to make that even more clear.
I'm so freaking frazzled from this game.
He was
right
going for a rebound. He's a big man. Let's just talk you through
Oh
it.
my goodness.
He's a power forward.
You've got to stop. You've got to
now.
stop.
Who's not there anymore?
All right, you guys got 5 seconds.
4.
Ed
3.
Davis.
It is that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Luke with the save. We did that all by ourselves.
Now, this was a bonus question, so you guys could get 2 points here.
Oh God.
Whoa.
What Trailblazer ran from half court and
Oh,
pushed both Westbrook and Ferguson from behind after Ferguson confronted Ed Davis? Another member of the Trailblazers. He ran from half court, pushed Terrence Ferguson and Russell
Oh, I know
Westbrook
this.
in the back.
It feels like an Evan Turner thing to do.
What about Al Farouk Aminu? I don't know, but you guess. You know better.
I'm gonna say ET.
It was Evan Turner.
That's right. Good job.
Oh man.
Good
2
job.
points. Wow, that just catapulted you.
Wow.
From
That was
14
a-
to 4. Now it's 14 to 6.
That was a big deal.
And you get to choose the next category.
3-6. Oh, we do have a chance to win this, Luke.
We're gonna win it. We're gonna
Oh
win
my
it.
So all we
God.
have left
All
are
right.
stat of the week and
Uh,
support those who support.
Let's
Down
go
to
ahead
Dunk.
and do that. Get our confidence up. Support those who support
Okay.
Down to Dunk.
This is about commercials. Paul George hit his first career game winner in a 2017 Gatorade commercial against the Detroit Pistons. As the ball is traveling through the air, what phrase does Paul George say? Do you remember the commercial?
Yeah.
What year?
Last year.
Last
2017. It was when he was with the Pacers.
Oh, when he was with the Pacers.
2017 commercial.
Yeah.
It was at the end of his last season with the Pacers. Gatorade commercial hits a
Okay,
game
got it.
winner against the Detroit Pistons. As the ball is traveling through the air, Paul George looks in the camera and he says,
Welcome to Marwin.
What happens if no one gets it?
"Oh, we just move on. No one gets a point. Anyone take a guess? There's nothing wrong with taking a guess. You can have a free guess.
How?
What would someone say when a ball's going through the
Oh,
air?"
Game. What?
Luke raise his hand.
Nothing but net.
No,
Ball game.
it was ball game.
You guys gave that to me.
Man.
It was ball
Because I
game.
could not remember it, and then I heard game, and I was like, "Oh, it's ball game."
Ball game.
Ball game.
Ball game.
That was such a Marwinian mistake of us
I
to
know.
just.
Okay, Andrew, where would you like to go next?
Let's support the people that support.
I think that was it.
All right, this is the number 4.
There could be some bonus questions in there.
We needed the bonus questions. I did the quick maths.
There could be more than
He's
one
really good at
bonus
math.
question.
We already just
And
already
there
established this
actually is
earlier.
one where you could get up to 7 points.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
Okay, we're still in this,
Okay.
baby.
In a commercial for a local bank, Russell Westbrook plays a coach who says, Ardmore, throw it to Blackwell. Chattanooga, Coweta, cut at the same time. Chandler, Del City, Edmond, stay put. Get ready for the rebound. Which bank was this commercial for? Yes,
mid first.
incorrect.
Oh,
Okay.
Remember, I said this is a commercial for a local bank. Russell Westbrook plays a coach. What is the bank?
I think this
Mhm.
doesn't mean it's right.
Okay.
I think it's bank first.
I think you're right. I think it's bank first.
That is correct.
Good job, Luke.
Great
Nice.
job, guys.
Great steal.
All right, so now it's 15 to 7. Where would you like to go next?
Let's
Let's do it.
Let's support those. That support
Finish
them.
up. This one's gonna be tough.
All right, this is a Sabonis question.
Oh yeah.
In a 2009
Luke.
in a 2009 Foot Locker commercial,
Oh my goodness.
Kevin Durant raps as Velvet Hoop for the Hyperizers.
Oh yeah.
Name at least one of the other 3 NBA yes,
Andre
Joe.
Iguodala.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You can get a Sabonis point if you can name any of the other players or their MC names.
Mo Williams.
Mo Williams is one. That's
Yes.
2 points for you. You can also name any of their MC names. That will also get you a point. So Kevin Durant was Velvet Hoop.
That was a great.
Ooh, it's velvet hoop. Wristband on the loop, right next to my shooting hand. Oh, man.
I loved that commercial.
Me too. That was a great commercial.
That was really, really good.
Andre Iguodala, Mo Williams, Kevin Durant. Man, I can't.
What about any other names?
Do you know any other MC names?
Do you remember that Mo Williams had that
Yes, I remember what Mo.
Jerry curl wig?
Yeah, Jerry curl, and had a bandana. I think.
Yeah.
He had a very funny name.
Man, I can't. I can remember the commercial. I can't remember their names.
Okay,
So this is the one that you could get 7 points
yeah,
on.
you could have.
Let's just think of
Could
cool.
have.
Let's just think of cool rapper names.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
That'll work.
That's usually how.
Exhibit.
Okay, Andre Iguodala,
Yeah.
Chief Blocka.
Chief Blocka.
Mo Williams, Fog Raw.
Fagra.
And the last one, Rashard Lewis
Oh,
Rashard
yeah.
Lewis.
as Ice-O.
ISO.
Rashard was awesome back then.
Okay, you guys got 2 points, so that's pretty good. 15-9. That's good. I think all we have left is Stat of the Week.
Stat of the week.
Stat of the Week.
So,
And okay, so
how do we turn
we'll just
3
run through
points
these.
into 6 points?
Do it. You're the math guy. If anyone can
Actually,
do
this question you could get a total of 3 points. Okay, so here we go. Russell Westbrook has 113 triple doubles in his career, behind only Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson for most all time. How many career triple doubles does every non-Westbrook player on the Thunder roster have combined in their career?
Every Thunder player ever
No, just the ones on the current roster.
on the current roster.
On the current roster, how many career triple doubles do they have total? So all the different guys on the roster, how many times? Adding it up. Triple doubles.
I can't even think of.
Don't give Andrew guesses.
Okay, I've seen Andrew's answer. Number of triple doubles by every non-Westbrook player on the Thunder roster. Correct answer is 4.
Hey!
Oh, man.
Suck on nuts, Andrew. Yeah, you suck.
All right, now for the possibility of 2 Sabonis points. Name the 2 non-Westbrook players that have had triple doubles in their career.
Oh, this should be easy.
I think
So,
Paul
Paul
George.
George.
That is correct. That's 1 point. One other player,
Triple.
only one other player on the Thunder roster has ever had a triple double in his career.
Don't look at me.
I'm going through the players in my head.
There's a lot of them.
I'm going through the players in my
Oh man, there's no way it's Steve. No, it's not.
I think it has to be.
No, he would have had to get
But the thing, 'cause he-
blocks.
or
There's no way.
points, blocks, and rebounds. But also, do triple doubles with turnovers count?
No,
Okay.
no.
Ooh. I love
Fog Raw.
Fog Raw.
Okay, they don't get forever to do
What do you
this.
mean? Oh, I was distracted.
Okay,
by the song.
what's your guess? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5. You just name a player on the Thunder
You think
roster.
you think it's Robertson? Steals
5.
and something?
4,
No.
3,
No. Is it Robertson?
2.
Let's do it.
It's Steve. It's Steve.
1.
Steven Adams.
No,
No.
it was Raymond Felton.
Ah.
So Paul George and Raymond Felton both have had 2 triple doubles in their
Rah.
career.
Oh,
Fog Raw.
Okay,
Hey,
it's
we did good though.
it's 15
we got
to
right on-
11.
We got right on the
Okay.
money.
I've just learned that the last 2 questions are each worth 2 points apiece.
Oh.
So we could have a tie.
Oh no.
All right. Alex Abrinas has played in 172 career games. In how many of those games has he hit at least 1 3?
How many games is it? 172.
172 career games. How many of those games has he hit at least 1 3? Not attempted, hit. Okay, I've seen Andrew's answer.
That's probably way
Feels
too.
high. That feels high. Do you want to do this?
No, I wanted to go higher than that. At
Can
least
we
split
split?
split the diff? Split the diffies.
All right. So Andrew has said 134. Taylor and Luke have said 120. Going to let you guys re-guess. Both of those were incorrect answers. Both of you went over.
Oh, okay. And that's
So you can re-guess again.
We're re-guessed 100.
You just looked at my answer.
I did. No,
No,
we
he
already
had written
down.
that down before. That was
Andrew
his.
said
It was-
97. Taylor and Luke have said 100. Wow, they really got you there. Correct answer is 114.
Yay!
66% of
Well,
his
we would have
games.
gotten the first one right too. The first one.
No, you can't go over.
114.
Can't go over.
We're still closer.
We were close.
All right, it is now 15 to 13.
Oh, Andrew, you really messed up by letting us get back in this, man.
We coming for you.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Fog raw. Fog raw on the mic.
It's velvet. Ooh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Born
Okay, this
ready.
is another stat of the week. Hamidou Diallo and Deontay Burton are two of the high-flyingest young players OKC has had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
How many dunks do they have combined this season? Hamidou Diallo and Deontay Burton. We can
How does
hear
this
that.
look?
That does feel good. That feels good.
All right, so let's take a look at it. Andrew, Taylor, and Luke have both put in their guesses. I'm going to tell you what the answer was first.
Oh man.
Okay?
Oh, before we even get his number.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, if you get this right, you could tie the game, and then we would have to go
Okay.
into a final
Something.
question. Something that I haven't prepared for. All right, the total, and you guys haven't seen each other's answers.
Mm-hmm.
Total is 21.
Oh
Okay,
man.
21. That is 17 for Hamidou and 4
17.
for Deontay Burton.
Goodness gracious.
All right.
So we're both under then.
I'm a little nervous.
I will tell you this. Both teams are under 21. The teams are separated by 1
Oh
point.
man.
All right. Are you ready?
For the reveal. I'm ready.
Andrew? Actually, I'm going to go with you guys
Oh
first.
no, that means Andrew won.
Luke and Taylor, you guessed 15. Andrew guessed 16.
No!
Fog raw, man.
All
Man,
right.
more like get the hell out of Marwin.
Yeah.
Frodo's big old fakies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Andrew wins.
More like Marluz.
Final score 17 to 13. Oh, nice.
It is more like Marlowe's.
Yeah, that was a good game, man. Hey guys, I got a question for you, but before I ask you that question,
That was
tell
a
you,
great game, by the way.
I want to tell you
Hey, great work, Alex.
that was
That was
fantastic.
really
Thank
good.
you.
That was really, really good.
Hey guys, I have one final question for you, and also my first question. But before I do that, I want to talk about Oklahoma Shirt Company. They're a local Oklahoma company that makes some screen printed shirts for any event that you might have. And for $10 a month, you can get their Oklahoma Shirt of the Month. If you live in some neighboring states, you can get their shirt of the month as well. Jay's in here, and he's really good about telling us which other states those are.
Arkansas,
Puerto
Kansas,
Rico.
Yep.
Rhode Island.
Argentina.
Hawaii.
Only $10 a month to get you a new Oklahoma or one of those state-themed shirts each month. And just for signing up, you get an introductory shirt.
Florida.
If you see one of the old ones that you like, you can go by their place downtown, get an old shirt, still $10. They don't mark them up, even though some are rare.
Ooh.
And they can do children's sizes, adult sizes, whatever you want. They can do any of your screen and printing needs. Support to those that support us. Oklahoma Shirt Company. They the best. Guys, my first question and only question is this. Are you miffed and are you peeved?
Miffed and peeved.
Was anyone especially miffed off during this Christmas season?
I have a quick one just to get out of the way real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm miffed at myself because I was thinking about states
Mm-hmm.
just now.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think New England was a state.
Mm.
That makes sense.
I get that.
It's very confusing.
Oh, okay.
It
I
is
was
weird that
expecting
the
to be-
Patriots are just like
Like a,
the New England. They just
Well-
cover a couple states.
Yeah, it's like New England is a region, I guess.
There's New Mexico.
Yeah, it's like I was thinking like
there's so many states up there. I was like, well, that's probably one of those little states up
That
there.
is and also that's the lamest way to name a state. It's like Mexico, but it's newer.
Newer.
It's New Mexico. New Mexico is actually really awesome.
It is awesome. I like New
state.
Mexico. Anyway, that's all.
No, I
That's
don't
good.
think you're dumb for that.
That's not dumb.
Well,
No,
then
don't be
that
after yourself, man.
you guys are being nice to me, but it's ruining my miffed and peeved because now I'm like, well, I guess I shouldn't be that miffed
Yeah,
about that.
You're an idiot.
You're dumb for other things.
Thank you. Thanks.
I was super miffed, so I went to get my oil changed, and it's one of those where you stay in the car,
Gross.
and
Those apparently aren't very good. Was it a Take 5?
yeah, I had a coupon.
Well, they're apparently bad.
It was
Oh, really?
fine.
Take 5?
Apparently they
Did
F
you-
up your car.
Have you ever seen the slogan that's really big on their building?
You
stay in your car.
It is.
Is it really?
There's multiple signs that say you stay in your car. Anyways, the guy is like, they're doing their work, and the guy walks up to my window and he goes, "So are you having fun yet?" I look at him and go, "No." And he said, "Well, what can we do to make this fun?"
Dude, did you go to this one near me?
No, I went to the one in Edmond.
Okay, then I guess just totally annoying people work at this place.
Yeah.
Because like a guy came up and started doing like his comedy set to me, and I was
Yeah.
like, get away
Stop.
from me.
Yeah, I told him I was not having fun, and then he asked me what they could do. I had literally I said, I don't know. And he was just like, and then walked off. I was so miffed. I was just like, I just need to get out of here, but I have to stay in my car, and I can't leave I can't go anywhere. I was just so miffed, just like, oh my, this is just so uncomfortable.
That
There's
is terrible.
Nothing you can do to make me have fun here. I just want to get my oil changed, and I want to leave.
I just want my mail.
I just want my mail.
Wait. Are Take 5 trying to say that like I've been getting my oil change and staying in the car for a long time?
Yeah, there's lots of places. That
Oh,
do it,
okay.
yeah.
It's not like people think Take 5 came up with that.
Yeah,
No.
you should go to the place across from Johnny's here. They do a good job.
Yeah.
I
don't know what it's called. It's just called
I think it's called
Car.
the Wedge.
the wedge. The wedge car.
They got good pizza at that one.
Luke, are you miffed?
Man, I'm not too miffed. No.
Alex?
How can you be miffed around the holidays?
I
I actually
know,
am
right?
very miffed. My phone,
Oh, that's a good one.
set it into an open container of water in my car, in the cup holder, plugged into the aux cord, started playing some tunes, stuck it into a big glass of water, rode with it all the way home.
Oh man.
This is right after Christmas. Tunes work the whole way. I get where I'm
Thank-
going. I pull it out.
thank
It's
God.
soaked.
Thank God.
Did you put it in rice?
I put it in rice. Then I switched to my wife's old phone, which apparently doesn't have working Wi-Fi. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. And then Luke was gracious enough to give me one of his old phones.
and it's
And this is
bad.
what he is
Oh,
giving me.
yeah.
I
bad.
remember like having it and how much I wanted a new one for so long. It was because it was like that for like 6
Well,
months.
thank
It
you.
was for a long time.
It was.
At least half of the screen is unreadable and is completely black.
There was no reason for Luke to hang on to that phone for as long as he did.
It's true.
Well, you got to play a great prank on me this morning.
I didn't.
when he gave it to me, and I got really excited
didn't.
watching it charge up.
I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed.
Well, I'm miffed at you now.
Man.
You don't even get the full time. It just says it's 7.
Well, you know,
sometime in the hour of 7.
You know, it's around. Because what I would have to do, I remember, to see like what time it was, or especially to see what my percentage of battery was, I'd have to take a screenshot and then look at the small picture to see to see what my battery was, and that
Wow.
was the worst part of every day of mine.
You might be better off with the iPhone 6 that is the screen is completely smashed.
That
but you
is
can read everything.
crazy. Hey, real quick about your miffed and peeve. I hated that story. I totally felt your pain.
Yeah.
One time I was going through Starbucks really early, and it was like
Yeah.
very early, and the guy was like, "Hello, welcome to Starbucks. How can we help you?" And I gave him my order, and this was already too much. And he said, "Okay, cool beans. I'll see you at the window." Pissed me right off, dude. There was nothing else he could have said in that moment.
Cool.
There's
All right, cool beans. I'll see you at the window.
there were I people that work at like fast food have to have like can't be too happy or make too many jokes, because there was a lady at Chick-fil-A that did that, but you
Yeah.
could tell there were like she hated every person she was talking to, but she was
Yeah.
still trying to be like bubbly,
Yeah.
fun personality, and she miffed me off.
I'll
when
tell
she
you
did
what,
that.
those people don't last long.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yep.
What?
Like in life?
Like, how does it end?
Like they get murdered?
I just
They
mean
die?
they can't do that job like that for very long. Is what I mean.
I'll tell you what, those people, they don't last too long around
They
here.
don't last long.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't work at that Chick-fil-A for very long and act like that.
Dude, it's like,
Have you seen her again?
well, no, I refused to go back because I was like, I can't deal with this woman.
I promise you. It doesn't last long. Hey, shout out to Alex for all the hard
Thank
work
you,
on this
Alex.
game. It was awesome.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
Bummer, dude.
Thanks, Al, the AV Talk.